All right, we're back at the 2018 Catfish Conference in Louisville, Kentucky, Doc. It is still going strong.
Yep, it's still happening. We see, well, not as many people as there was yesterday, but it was crazy in here yesterday.
It was nuts yesterday, and we've got all of the heavy hitters in the industry with fishing rods and tackle and everything from rods and hooks to reels. Well, I think all the reels are sold.
Yeah, I think most of the reels are sold.
I think they are.
But we do have an interesting product.
We
Something that we haven't seen before.
That is correct. Mike Gillahan, welcome to Catfish Weekly. We're so happy to have you at the conference.
Great to have you here.
Pleasure to meet you guys.
You got something new. Can you tell us about it?
Well, what I've done is I've created the only bait containment lure out there. Guys were aggravated because they kept losing their bait when they were trying to fish for certain species. Well, over my years, I was the same way. Tired of losing my bait, wanted to come up with something that was more useful and would not obstruct the hook, but eliminate the bait loss problem. So I created a bait lock lure, which is ultimately really simple. Okay, this lure, all you do is hold your finger on it, pop this thing open, okay, and you can load anything you want inside of this lure, okay? Doesn't matter whether you're catfishing, putting your stink bait in there, putting, your carp guys putting corn inside of this thing, whatever you want to put inside of it, and close that thing up.
Wow.
Once it's locked together, you cannot lose that bait. That thing is locked and locked to stay.
You guys take a look at that. That's how your scent gets out into water. It's got perforated holes in the bottom of it, and then the top opens up, and you got double hooks. Man, you talk about a catfish rig for channel cat.
And it's soft.
It is soft. It's it doesn't take anything, and you can demonstrate that a lot better than I can.
Yeah.
What a deal.
Yeah. It's really simple. You pop that thing open. You can actually do it one-handed. Some guys have watched me do it one-handed and they were surprised you can do it one-handed. But I made it so it is as simple as possible to open and close.
And durable.
And durable. Oh, yeah. I mean, this thing is it's strong. You're not pulling that thing apart. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah. I can see the channel cat industry going wild over that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, because shad guts is hard to stay on a
Absolutely. Hook. Shad guts is extremely hard to stay on a hook. And
they're very popular bait.
Right now they are hot because the water's cold and they catch the crap out of them. Channel cat on a deal like that, you can just shove that stuff in there and lay them out.
That's right.
Man, what a cool product.
That's what a lot of guys are doing. They're here at the show. They're coming up to me saying, "God, I wish I had that years ago."
Sure.
Well, and I understand. Throw those shad guts in there. You can even hang a piece of shad off the back end of it.
Absolutely.
But no matter what, you're going to know that hook is baited.
Good sharp hooks.
Good sharp hooks, mustard hooks. Them bad boys aren't playing around. They mean to catch fish.
Wow, that is really a neat little product.
Slick.
Available in 4 different colors. This one that I'm holding in my hand is a glow in the dark, but we have a clear if you want to paint it yourself, or otherwise the base piece here is available in frog green or blood red.
I'll be darned. What a neat concept, man. Now, do you have just one size of those, or do you have them bigger, smaller?
Right now, we're brand new to the market. We wanted to bring out the most common size first. We're working to create the larger and the smaller sizes. They're in the works. We're working with engineering right now to make that happen. It's just taking some time. We've got to get started somewhere. So we wanted to bring this most common one.
This is the place to showcase.
This is the place.
The Catfish Conference, we were not going to miss. And we will be here next year and hopefully seeing you guys again.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Where are you located?
We're out of Illinois. You can see our product on baitlock.com. We're on Facebook at baitlock.com. We're available on eBay and Amazon. You can find us just about anywhere.
Don't run off. Don't run off. Oh, man, that is probably one of the neatest deals. I think the channel cat world's going to go crazy over that. Now, whether it makes it with the blues and the flatheads remains to be seen, but channel cat guys are going to love that.
Absolutely, yeah.
And there's nothing more fun than going out and catching a load of channel cat.
That's right.
Yeah, well, Trent, only one size is available right now, and the size is That's what it is.
Tell us how big that is so the guys that are watching can get an idea.
This one, the bag is 1 3/4 inch itself. The containment is 2 inches altogether. The hook is a 5/0 frog hook from Mustad. We didn't cheat on quality. We wanted the best quality we could and made it as durable as we could possibly go. Because we know that these catfish are out here and they mean business.
That's right.
And we want to make them durable for everybody.
And you want to go out and have a great day and take your grandkids, your kids, get you some chicken livers, some stink bait, some fishing worms. You can roll them worms up in there. You don't have to buy them all day long.
Right.
That's
And
right.
you can put them all in this. The sit gets out. And what a way to have a great day with the kids on the water.
Absolutely.
It's just an outstanding product. Mike, thank you so much for coming out with a quality product and sharing it with the Catfish world.
Thank you
We
very much.
appreciate it, gentlemen.
And we're looking forward to big things from you.
We're hoping that next year we'll have the bigger ones out here for you guys. And maybe if we make it all happen, hopefully we'll have the small ones as
Don't
well.
be a stranger to Catfish Week.
Oh, we will not be. Thank you
Absolutely.
guys very
Thanks
much.
a bunch.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
Cool product.
Appreciate it, guys.
Very
All right, thank you, Mike. Justin, have you got a minute? We're gonna switch gears here, and we're gonna talk about catfish conservation. Some of you guys haven't listened. We didn't know when we was gonna get him on here, so he's not on the tag. But we got Justin Browning gonna sit in here. Justin, you've been here all weekend, set up in a booth, getting people to sign names for catfish conservation. And I talked to you yesterday, and what you're doing is a huge friggin' success.
Well, it's been busy. We've got quite a few signatures. It looks real good. I just hope it makes a difference.
Well, everything we're doing, whether people see it or not, is making an impact. Now,
Yeah.
you spent 2 days at least down here,
Yeah.
and you've got everybody signing that sheet for conservation efforts. You've got commercial guys that signed it. You've got Pay Lake guys that signed it. You've got all of us guys that fish what we call regular fishing, but they're all in on some regulations to help us out.
And that's what surprised me the most. An unbelievable amount of people that was here. Fish pay lakes came up to us and wanted to sign. I mean, they see there's a problem.
They know there's an issue. We've
Yeah.
got to get it handled, and man,
That's unbelievable.
it is. And
It
you've
really is.
done an
That's a
outstanding
progress.
job with this. I'm so proud of what you guys are accomplishing over there. You got some good people put in place to make this happen.
Yeah, there
We got a
is.
meeting coming up. It's very important that as many people get to that. Do you have the specifics you can tell everybody about?
Well, we don't have a date or time.
Okay.
We're being told it's going to be around May. The commission's meeting, it'll be on it should be on the agenda in the May agenda.
But once it comes out, you'll have
Yes.
the information. It'll all be posted so
Yeah.
everybody can get it out. They've moved it a couple of times, but it's going to happen.
Yeah, and that's politics. I mean, it's
That's
nothing
right.
that we couldn't do. I mean, we're kind of at their mercy, and the commissioners, the legislators want to put a committee together, a group of all of us. Cat fishermen, pay lake owners, commercial fishermen, DNR, and now they should meet within the next couple of weeks. That group and see where it goes from there.
Well, I know you work really hard at this. It's working.
I think we're in a pretty good spot. I honestly think this is probably the best spot we've been in.
That's great. And if you guys can get something done there, it's just going to make it easier for Missouri, Illinois guys.
Yeah.
For the guys that really don't have an issue but don't want an issue, it'll help them get preventive maintenance stuff in
Yeah.
place. So all of that is really working, man. And when I talked to you yesterday, you say you're not going to believe there's Pay Lake guys signing it.
Yeah.
They know there's a problem.
And-
We
and-
all know there's
Yeah.
an issue. So
Yeah, I mean that was a lot of it yesterday surprised me on that end. Every one of them you talked to, there was some that said no. Just
well, there is always
yeah.
going to be. You're not
And
going to
then-
convert everybody.
Right. And then there
But you are converting some of them.
There was a lot of them that said they was. One guy, his story was it was a good story. He said what changed him from fishing regulations was he said he got up there, it was cold, it was at the beginning of the season. He said he watched two 10, 12-year-old boys out there snagging fish, one after the other. He said, after he seen that, he said, I was done. He goes, and the reason being is, I got a 9-year-old son, and I don't want him to do that.
Right.
He said, I don't want him to be raised like that. And he said, because it's wrong. He said, and he goes, I'm not all for shutting down pay lakes, but I believe they can do the same thing they're doing at the pay lakes with farm raised fish.
Yeah, well, it is, and I've told this story before. I lost a nephew here a while back that was paralyzed, and he's 16 years old from here down. He'd ride his wheelchair down to a pay lake. They had farm raised fish. He'd fish there all day long, take his wheelchair, go back up the hill, and there. And for those kind of people, that's a perfect place. He enjoyed that until the day he died. And we need things like that for people like that. And guys, old guys that can't get out, they still want to fish. They're able to fish. They don't have a boat or whatever. There's a place for them, but there's no reason to take those big breeders out of our machine group. So
Thanks, Steve.
I just,
buddy.
Justin, thank you for everything you do, and we appreciate it so much. You're making great strides, and thanks for stopping in visit with us.
All right, no problem. Yeah, I hope we see a difference.
We're going to see it.
We're going to get something out
We're
of it.
going to get something done, and we're not going to stop till we do. That's right.
Thank you, Justin.
Appreciate it. Steve, we're going to wait on Carl here for a minute. Why don't you sit down with us just a second?
I'll jump in here.
Jump. Okay. What's cool there, Steve? Don't trip and fall. You look like you've been walking around asleep.
Yeah. I'll be sleeping tomorrow, though.
First off, tell us how Lisa's doing.
She's doing very well today.
You got her home. She's feeling better.
Feeling better.
That's all. That's good. I know a lot of people's concerned, wondering how she's doing. So that's good. Now, how's Steve doing?
I'm doing better.
You look a little tired.
I'm a little tired. I got a little sleep last night.
This thing is huge.
Yeah, it was great.
It's
slow
huge.
today. Man, yesterday was
Well,
awesome.
compared to yesterday, it would take another Magna day to be what yesterday. It was just made, but there's a lot of people here.
Oh, yeah. Still today.
I made the statement earlier today that the guys that are not here that are selling fishing products, rods, reels, any part of our industry, they missed us because most of these guys are sold out.
That's right.
I don't think you can buy a reel in this building.
Yeah, I think.
Jim sold 100 fishing reels by noon yesterday.
Yeah.
100.
Well, that's an indication that we need more vendors in here.
We do.
Vendors, more real vendors.
Yeah, we do.
So, and I've tried to get more guys in, but I guess I caught them at the wrong time because they said they didn't have their budget.
Well,
2018.
makes me want to bring some fishing reels next year.
Yeah, exactly.
They done really well, and everybody's had a great weekend. This thing went off pretty much without a hitch. I mean, there's always a little,
Right.
but this is by far the biggest single event in catfishing.
I think so.
Not just on the water, it is the biggest event in catfishing. We can never lose this. We got to keep it no matter what.
I think I was told, if I'm not mistaken, yesterday we had 3,200 people.
That's a big number.
3,200.
This is not that big a venue for 3,200 people. It's really not. And it was wall to wall just like it was last year.
Yeah.
And we have such a good time down here. We appreciate all the hard work you guys put in. Poor old Herbay's running around like a chicken with his head cut off. But it's working, and we need to keep this growing, make it bigger and better. And you guys that are not in here, if you're not here next year, you're going to be sitting there wondering why wasn't there making money like everybody else, because these people come to buy.
Oh, yeah.
And we thought it was a show.
Well,
But they come
I
to
bought
buy.
400 rod holders yesterday, and they were sold out by 10:30.
And you had a bunch of nets too, and they
I
went quick.
had 30 nets that I brought. Because I didn't sell many nets last year. And I thought, well, let's bring 30, which was a lot of nets.
That is a lot of that.
And by 11 o'clock, they were all gone.
And I think Jim at Massamore sold out by noon yesterday. I know they put one back for me because I was supposed to get it when we was at Owensboro, and I didn't get it. We forgot to get it. I called them up and asked them, I just bring it up. And they come over and said, hey, people want to buy that net we sent back for us. So I told them, yes, get over and get it. Steve's already out. If we don't get one, we're not going to have it in there.
Right.
So that's just the way it is. And all these guys, they pack rods in. There's empty boxes sitting there that's got the rods in it. They carry them in about every hour or so. They're bringing more in. Tangle with catfish. Jerry Klein and them have locked it out of the park this year. And they brought a heck of a crew in. There's Joe Lucky and Jerry Sr. and Josh or Jason. And they have really tore it up over there. And the guys that was in that hole last year didn't do too much. And yesterday there was a line to get in where you guys was at.
We dubbed that the party code.
It sure was yesterday. It
Party
was.
code. That's where the party was at.
Well, Steve, thank you for taking a minute. I know you're really busy. We appreciate everything you do. Get Lisa healed up. Let's do some fishing this year.
I appreciate all you guys too, man.
Thank you
Y'all
very
do a
We've had a
great job.
blast. This is so much fun down here. And everybody that's here is here for one reason, and that's catfish.
Yep.
And we thank you for allowing us to come.
Absolutely.
You know,
Yeah,
be
we
here.
want y'all back
We
next year
appreciate
too.
All right.
Unless you tell us not to come, we're planning on being here.
All right.
All right, Steve.
Good deal, man. Y'all
Thanks
have a
so
good
much.
show.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Steve. Steve Douglas of Monster Rod.
Steve has done a lot for the sport over the years. Has done a lot for a lot of for tournament guys. He's done a lot for everything, and he has made this conference a really good deal. Ty Konkle.
Yes, sir.
How
Good
you
to meet
doing?
How you doing,
Good.
buddy?
Good.
What's happening with Ty?
Well, we got here just this morning. Didn't make it to it yesterday. I guess I missed all the crowds.
Oh yeah, it was.
It was.
We could not even see that booth right there
No. And does that
for
slime
probably
line?
a couple of hours.
Yeah, that slime line went out about 3 foot and was stacked about that high. And Doc says, "Man, all that line's gone."
Yeah, and that's high visibility too, so
Yeah.
you can't see it.
That's right. It was a heck of a deal. Man, tell us about the catfishing adventures you guys got going on.
Yeah, so I'm with fbcatfish.com. I do a catfishing charter service on the Tennessee River around Chattanooga and target large blues, flatheads, some channel cats.
Big
And
flat
Lots of
heads.
videos.
Seen
Lots of
some
videos.
big
He
flat
caught some
heads.
giant fish. He caught some big blues.
Yep.
I watch those videos late at night when I'm working. You've been tearing them up. And you run a guide service. You do videos. What else you got going on?
In the fishing realm, that's about it. I also fly airplanes. That's another one of my hobbies. So
You're on B&M's first
I'm
now.
on B&M's pro staff with Team Catfish and Driftmaster.
You're awesome.
So
And you're going to be on a regular show with us on Catfish.
I'm looking forward to that.
We're going to have a blast, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to tell everybody. We're going to have you tell everybody what you do to put those big blues and flatheads in. We're going to save that. That's not for today, but that's coming
Just
up.
give you a little teaser.
Yeah,
That's
we
right.
just wanted to
That's
get
right.
him in here.
What kind of boat do you fish out of when you take people out on the yacht?
I fish out of an 18-foot center console. Small enough to maneuver into some of the places I go because I do things a little bit different than a lot of other guys out there. I do a combination of light tackle, free lining, getting in real tight little spots so I don't run too big of a rig.
And what water are you fishing?
Nickajack Lake, Chickamauga Lake, Gunnersville, and some on Wasp.
Tennessee River.
Tennessee River.
Good old Tennessee. I love
That's
it.
some good fishing down there, man.
I love that.
It really is. And like I said, I enjoy watching your videos. We're going to have a good show when you jump on there. It'll be a lot of fun. You can share some of your information with these guys, and they can come down and jump in a boat with you and get some of the pigs you've been sticking.
Love to have anybody that wants to come.
So that's what we'll try to do. Tell them how they can get a hold of you and tell them where they can see your videos.
If you go onto YouTube, you can just put in catfish.com and it'll come up. Or you can go to the website, fbcatfish.com. The FB stands for fishing vessel. So you just type in fbcatfish.com, it'll take you to my website or the YouTube channel.
And
Also
how
have a
many,
Facebook
you got a
page.
ton of videos.
Yes, he does.
I think I've got out about probably going on 200 videos on there now. I have a lot more
I've
from
been
way back.
subscribed to his channel for quite a while.
Yeah, me too.
I'm always looking at it,
Absolutely.
especially
Lot
when
of
he's
good
catching
stuff.
them flatheads. He's got one video out there where they're up by a dam. What dam was that we were at? Was that Gunnersville?
Probably Nickajack Dam.
Nickajack, yeah. And he's got an older gentleman on the boat with him, and you could tell he was getting tired, but he wasn't giving up on them flatheads.
Yeah,
He was
that day
banging
we,
one right after it.
That's great.
man, we put 1,100 pounds of flathead in the boat that morning.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
1,100 pounds of flathead.
It's the best day I've ever had on flatheads. So, yeah,
Wow.
we quit around about 11 o'clock because he had it.
Wow.
Yeah, you could tell he was
That's
starting. You laid that one big one on his lap, and you could tell, oh boy, he's done. His arms are done.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to another good spring. Hopefully we get
It's
that.
going to be a great year for fishing.
Yeah, a lot of flooding going on, but once it settles out, it should be on
They
fire.
go on.
It'll be over. That's exactly right. Ty, thank you.
Yes,
for
thank
dropping
you.
in
Thank
to
you.
see us.
Looking forward to
Appreciate
seeing you on the
coming to the
show.
conference. It's been a great event. We've all had a blast, and we're so glad you came down.
Yeah, well, looking forward to next year's too.
Absolutely. Now
Thanks a
make
lot,
sure you look up on there. I've got it printed out on the Facebook group page. When Ty's going to be on the show, get your questions ready. Check his stuff out if you want to take a guide.
Pick his brain. Pick his
Get
brain.
them questions ready. These guys are catching fish like that. Find out how they're doing it. That's up to you guys to ask them the right question, but we don't remember them all.
Mike Chavez. Thanks for tuning in, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks, Ty.
All right, thank
we'll
you.
be
All right,
seeing you
thanks.
soon.
Okay.
All right. We're getting ready to interview a guy that I've been waiting for a while. One of my favorite guys in the sport. Well, they're all my favorites. But
Yeah.
Carl Morris.
He's a fellow Buckeye.
How you
Hello,
doing, buddy?
Buckeye.
Yeah.
How you doing, Doc? How you doing, Lyle?
I'm wonderful. How you doing?
I am wore out. It's been a busy show.
That's what you like, busy though. That's
I
what
like
you wanna
busy.
see.
I stay busy. So
You can't be fishing. You've been moving too much snow.
that we have been all winter long. So landscape business has been busy. We got back from Wheeler Blues on the 6th. That Sunday night, we piled snow most of January, the first half of February. I'd say about mid-February we got a break finally.
Wow.
So we're ready to go do some fishing. It's been a little pinned up animosity here.
Or with the storms and the things that I knew was going on with you and the snow removal, I wondered if you would have a chance to come down. So we got a little break in some of that.
That we did. That's what we weren't sure either. I told Hervé and Steve that I wasn't sure we were going to make it with the forecast the way things were going. Amanda was talking about coming down on her own, but then the weather changed and we all got a break to come down here. So it was
Well, how come
good.
she didn't come over and sit in with you?
Somebody's got to run the booth, or somebody's got to take care of everything.
All right.
She knows she's the glue.
Well, that's kind of where they're at. They fit in like that, so that's really cool. But doing any fishing at all?
We've been doing a little bit. So,
I know you got one coming up. I heard you telling somebody he's getting ready to go someplace.
we are our first tournament. We're heading down to Sandy Cooper in South Carolina with the fellas King Cat coming up.
Oh, that's too bad, ain't it, Doc?
We're heading down to some
That's
warm
too
weather.
bad. It's got to be warmer than it has been in our area because you guys are kind of on the same level. Once the storms hit me, then they move over to where you do.
I'm ready to head south, get out of this a little bit because shoot, there's so much water at home now. I don't know if we'll be able to fish a high river here.
Oh
soon.
yeah.
So it's gonna be a little bit.
It's
so
crazy.
We're
I
looking
got a
forward to
call
getting
last
down.
night there. We got another 2 inches
Yeah.
overnight last
They
night.
said there were 7 here.
I've seen some pictures of the high river as of last night. Yeah, it's.
It was bad.
I'd hate to see what it's like this morning in some of those areas. Hopefully everybody's staying safe.
Have you got your schedule figured out where you're going to be this year?
We've got most of it figured out, so we're working through the rest of it right now.
Coming back to Missouri this year?
I think so.
That'd be great. I hope that it's a tournament that I'm in because I'd love to fish with you. Ryan Casey hasn't fished tournaments in a long time.
Ryan is
And,
a tough nut out there.
He is, and when I talked to Ryan, and when he called me on the phone and he wasn't going to fish the tournaments, I said, Ryan, when I show up to the tournament, I want you there. I want the best that's there to fish against. That way, if I do good, I beat the best.
Exactly.
And if I haven't, I'll be the first one to come over and say, Carl, you're the man today.
Yep.
And that's what you're supposed to do.
And
But
that is.
we have guys like you and Doc and some of these guys who've been around for a long time. These younger guys who are starting out, they really look up to you guys. And it's great that they're coming to you all for information. And I watched you and Doc and Larry Hughes and a lot of these other guys tell these guys what you're doing or how you're doing it or what they should be doing. And the next thing you know, they're in your money.
Yep. No, I mean, that's how I got, the experience I got. I chased the tournaments for a long time. And I mean, we stunk it up for a long time.
It happened.
Couldn't figure it out. But, every tournament we went to, if it was 500 miles away, we wanted to get back home like everybody else.
Yeah, absolutely.
We would catch a fish. I would still go to weigh in. I'd sit there and I'd wait till those guys got their awards just so I could spend 3 minutes with them.
That's right.
And say, wow, what did you do today?
Right.
And you know what? 99% of people out there will give you a hand and give you those tips. And you just ask.
That's just like you and I outside a while ago taking a break. And when them guys come up and ask you a question, you'll stay until it's over, until they're happy with what answer to make sure you understand the question and they understand the answer.
That's what when we was out there, a fellow hit me and was talking about net fighters. He said, I've got this hummingbird. I spent all this money on it. I don't know that I know how to use it. The simple thing we was talking about was the difference between a scaled fish and a soft skin fish.
Right.
Being able to identify the types of species you're looking at. Just spending this couple minutes, he had no idea. And so when he was like, so you're telling me when I see that hard return on that fish that matches my bottom, that's probably a scaled fish? And I said, yes, sir. He said, so I've been fishing a lot of carp then. And I said, yep.
You can't learn that in any of that kind of information from guys. It's like Doc and
On
Carl.
the time water.
On the time water, but if you can get that tidbit from Carl or Doc, it'll save you no telling how many trips to figure it out.
Right.
And that makes you more successful.
And that's just what I did for years, is talk to guys that were better than me.
That's right.
That's how you get better. You surround yourself with people that are better than you, and eventually you can work your way up the ladder.
And that's what you're doing. There's a few guys that jump in and right off the bat they'll win a big tournament and they may not win another 2 or 3 years because then their heads all, well, I'm the guy, and you only beat the guys once, and it doesn't count till you beat it 3 or 4 times.
I learned a long time ago I'm not the man.
Yeah.
Every once in a while for an hour or two I'm the man.
That's right.
Other than that, the next tournament it's a completely different ball.
It is. Every time you jump on a different wind. That's like you. You fish Wheeler Lake. You fish the Mississippi River. You fish the Ohio River. You fish a lot of local lakes over towards you. And every body of water is different. They all have to be approached different.
And that's one of the things I love chasing channel cat, flathead, and blue cat. I love all 3 of them. Because some guys, I just want to be big fish. I want to be well rounded so I can go to any body of water and be able to compete. Compete with Doc on a lake chasing channel cat. Compete with you out there in Missouri, chasing the blue cats.
Yep.
Or the Massengills, chasing those guys somewhere. I want to be able to compete with those guys on different bodies of water. And that's one thing we've really strived to do is try to get better because it's different.
It is.
It's a whole different setup, different tactics.
How's the big cat bait company going?
It's coming along. The boys are actually getting busy now. Water isn't helping, of course, but we're gearing up. It hasn't been a good winter for fishing.
It's been tough since the fall, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, we ended up, the fall turned around there towards the end, but winter was actually going pretty well up until it got really cold. Of course, you just can't.
And then it started flooding.
Yep. So
I'll never forget being in Wheeler Lake and it was 8 degrees when I got up there. I'll never forget that.
Oh yeah.
Miserable.
No, that was a tough week. I know we fished that tournament. Motor blew up on the way back to weigh in. We were sitting on about 130 pounds. And we could see the check-in boat down there. You could see him, but we 2 minutes late by the time we got there. So that trolling motor, it dropped about 2 miles from the weigh-in check-in point. So we tried to hit the trolling motor to get there. We're yelling, screaming, waving, but we were 2 minutes late by the time we got there. So yeah, but you have that,
It is part of fishing. If you fish and if you on a boat, at some point, something on there's going to happen.
Right.
That's just part of the game. But it's sad that it happened. But I'm sure you have it repaired by now.
It is repaired and it's ready to go. So, like I said, I'm itching to go fishing now.
There he
After
is.
all the snow removal we did, I'm really itching to get out and play. So,
I'm looking forward to seeing you at some tournaments this year. I know the bait company will do good. Keep Amanda humming. She keeps you rolling.
and like I said, Amanda's the glue. So she keeps all of us in line. So if it
She
wasn't for
is
Amanda, I don't think
really
we'd get half the
special.
place.
I always look forward to her when we get the monsters on her. I know she'll be there for pictures.
Yep.
I know she's going to be taking those pictures, and always glad to see you. Carl, thank you so
Thank
much.
you
I
very
know
much.
you're busy. We appreciate you taking time. We need to get you set up for a weekly show when things get rolling.
Yeah, let me know. We'll
And,
plan a Monday night to
do
get
it.
together.
Fat Boys Custom Rods, a good friend of mine. These guys have been sponsoring Carl for a long time, and they sponsor him for a reason.
Yep, they're good people.
They are. Kenny's a great guy.
Kid is he stopped down yesterday, but he had to get back home.
Yep,
So,
yeah, I talked to him for quite a bit. Wanted to get him in here, but he's going to see you, and I understand that.
yeah. Well, thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot, Carl. We're going to drag this out a minute, Doc. We got a couple more guys.
You got two. You got Honey Bear and Catfish. They can go together.
They'll go together, yeah. I'm going to take a break after that and do another one.
Top off.
Luke, how you doing, buddy? Luke Hinges. Hey, look right here. The man, the myth, the legend.
Oh, hello, YouTube.
We are fortunate, Doc. We're fortunate that we have some great people around here. And what we're getting ready to have now is Peter Drees and Chris Flores. How you doing,
Hey,
guys?
Fantastic.
Now,
Glad to be here.
to be in here and not get the background noise, we're having to use this mic on our camera. So if you're in the 3, 4, 5 dots, they can hear you. If you're below that, it's sketchy. So speak up. Thanks for stopping in, man.
Good seeing you guys.
You too. You had a long trip. You too, though.
Doc, how you doing? Yes. We only had 6 hours. Chris had a little further ways to go.
A little bit
I
more.
mean, he made fast time.
Oh, yeah, you know, 600 miles an hour.
But Chris spent almost a whole day looking for a set of keys. Lost his keys to the rental car.
We were crawling around the parking lot on our hands and knees, and
And where were the keys at?
they were in my son's backpack with his little toy cars.
Last place anybody would have thought.
Oh, man. That's nuts. That is nuts.
We called the tow company because they told me that it's possible that the keys lock themselves in the car if it's left in there. So we said maybe they lock themselves in. The guy comes and opens the door, alarm goes off, there's no keys, and so we had to pull the battery off.
Oh,
It was
wow.
crazy. I was even offering a fishing pole if somebody could find the keys. I guess I owe Alex a fishing pole.
How's it going with your new fishing rod?
You know, man, it was very well received. I was so nervous. I put a lot of money into those poles, and I was thinking, man, no one's gonna like them. I'm gonna have a lifetime supply of free fishing poles.
They're not free.
Well, for me, yeah, you know. But no, people really like them. They like the weight. They're real lightweight, but they're sturdy. They've got a rubber grip, which is a little different than what most people have out there, and fast action tip. So I'm very pleased that people are receiving it well.
Great. Peter, you guys sold a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I tell you what, if you're a vendor thinking about going to the Catfish Conference next year, you got to come by because our sales were more than double all of last year, just halfway through yesterday.
Everybody has been telling us that.
It was fantastic.
That's exactly right. I haven't talked to one person that said they had a bad year at the conference.
Yeah.
Yeah. The more people buy, more people spend money, more people confident they can to spend money. So it's been a great conference. We loved it.
It is. I know people probably get tired of hearing single biggest event in the sport. Hasn't been.
Oh, absolutely. It's a growing business right now. A lot of people are entering it. And I think one big thing is take a kid fishing. Get them out there.
That's right.
I'll tell you what, that's the future of our sport, and teach them right. You know, we're CPR guys. Teach them right from day one. Teach them respect for the sport, respect for the fish, and get them out there because I'll tell you what, a lot of people are traveling in the city. When you get out the country, it's a good living. And get out and get fishing.
We've had a great event. You guys have done good. How long y'all been here? You've been here several days.
Yeah, we got here Thursday, and got here around noon. And it was so our plane left. It left. It was an early flight, like 5 in the morning. They wanted us 2 hours ahead of time, and so we didn't get to bed till midnight. Had to get up at 1 in the morning. So we got 1 hour worth of sleep. Flew out here, got here. Got settled in, and then we got some eat. I called Steve up, and he's I go, "What are you doing, Steve?" He said, "What am I not doing?" I said, "Well, I'll go help you out." So me and Byron shot down to Steve's place, and we were there till about 2:30 in the morning. Came back, so we were running on fumes, man, you know. But it's so much fun. To me, it's like a big family reunion where everybody just
a lot of people taking your pictures with you.
Yeah. Then we did that YouTube rally thing, and that was last night. Yeah.
A lot of fun, lot of things going on. If you was to tell the vendors that are not here why they should be here for next year, what would you tell them?
Oh, you're going to tell you what, a lot of people are friends on Facebook that they've never met before. They might talk a little on Messenger, they might share their posts, they might talk a little bit, maybe see their YouTube videos, etc. But to meet them in person is fantastic. I mean, you're going to come here, you're going to meet a lot of people you've never met before that you're friends with, but then you're also going to go ahead, you're going to meet a lot of new people too. And you're going to meet a lot of it and see physically a lot of products, great new products that you've never seen before. So there's a lot of opportunity, and you're going to leave with a lot of new friends, I guarantee you.
Absolutely.
So it's a blast, and it's a growing business, and really, like Chris said, it's a growing family.
Yep.
Really, it really is.
Did you bring enough stuff, or did you run out?
I think I brought enough stuff. I know yesterday, I mean, as far as shirts and hoodies and stuff, we pretty much sold out of everything. I've got a few left, but I mean, you either got to be really, really skinny and tall, or, you know.
Well, most of us catfishing guys are not. You fit that profile, but a lot of them are not real skinny and tall. Full figures.
And almost all the t-shirts were sold out almost instantly yesterday.
That's awesome.
Those were gone right away. The hats too, and then they got a couple of hoodies left.
Yeah.
Some of the oddball sizes.
So, I think we brought what we had left, and I think we're down to a couple, 3 triple X's.
Yeah,
and very, very minor stuff. So, but yeah, it's been a great event. You come a long ways. We can't thank you enough for coming up here and sitting in with Doc and I. And Peter, thank you so much for all the stuff you do. Hopefully, we'll see you more than just here this year. Last year, you was at Mississippi River Auction. That was a hoot. And we'll try to get together again and do some stuff this year.
Yeah, sounds good.
Fantastic. Love it. Yeah, thanks, guys. We can't wait till next year.
Yep. Oh,
where's it going to be next year? We can't wait.
Yeah, I know they're wanting to do something bigger. As of yesterday morning, you could tell that this was not.
Well, Steve said that it wasn't big enough.
It's not.
No.
It is what it is.
And he said we need more vendors.
Yeah, we need to get more vendors.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, man, the guys that are not here, they just missed out on a ton of sales. A ton.
Yeah.
Because everybody that's here either sold out or nearly sold out, and if you're selling everything that you bring, you ain't brought enough. Somebody else needs to be here for people to spend their money with. They come to spend money.
Oh yeah, well, they do. A lot of people see it, especially if people are coming and buying, 2 or 3 of Chris's rods at one time. That's an investment, and they've saved a lot of money for that. And it's not only sales you're making right now as a vendor, but it's your sales down the road because you're making you're making relationships with new customers, old customers. That trickles down the road too. So,
but not only that, let me interrupt, but
no, go ahead.
You're seeing it, you're feeling it. You're getting better prices than you would ordering it online.
There's a lot of deals here, and you don't have to pay no shipping.
Yeah,
no shipping. Yeah.
Tell us how we can find out about all the Hook Center USA products.
HookCenterUSA.com. We started off with just one idea, one product back in 2014. The original company was just bass products for years, and then Hook Center took off, and we kind of got into the catfish business. One product, and then we went into the mud stick with Chris, and then one thing led to another. Now last year we had about 100 SKUs, and this year we have that includes like several different products with different sizes, colors, weights, and so forth. This year we come in with over 2,500 SKUs.
Wow.
And it's growing fast. So
awesome.
Thrilled to work with Chris. He's a big deal. If you're wondering what Chris, is he really like he is on his videos? Heck yeah, man. We do business with this guy, and he's absolutely fantastic.
You got a big following.
Yeah.
You have a huge YouTube channel. Yeah. People love what you do, and I know you have a good time doing it. If you wasn't having a good time doing it, you wouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a regular job.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've got 2 jobs, YouTube and my regular job.
Yep.
People always ask me about YouTube, and I tell them it's a full-time job with a minimum wage paycheck.
Or less.
Or less. You got to do it because you love it.
That's
not
right.
for money, not for anything
That's
else.
right. You have to have fun doing it, or you wouldn't be doing it at all.
Yeah.
Now, tell everybody what your YouTube channel is in case for some reason they don't know what it is.
Muddy River Catfishing. You guys check us out. We do family-friendly videos, little how-tos, do-it-yourself kind of things, and just all in all, good family fun.
They're great videos. You take your family, you take friends out, you fish out of a boat, you fish off a bank, you fish in a hole in water with a stick sticking up in it and catch fish. It's a lot of fun. You do a great job. Chris, thanks so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate everything you guys do for the sport.
Yeah.
Peter,
thanks, guys.
we'll get everything
Appreciate
set
it.
up and we'll get another
As
show
always.
going. It's been great having you on here, and I'm so glad you come all the way from New Mexico to Louisville, Kentucky to do the Catfish Conference.
Do it in a heartbeat, man.
Absolutely. Every year.
Shout out to Mike Chavez. We'll see you next year here, brother.
Absolutely.
Mike,
Mike,
there you
you
go.
gotta
Mike,
make
Mike,
it.
It's right there now.
You gotta
Mike
make
Chavez,
it.
Where are you?
Yes.
Man, you should have got off of work.
All right. That's right. Well,
Thanks,
you know,
guys. Appreciate it.
I always say if you have a job, you better take care of it because it might not be here tomorrow.
That's right.
No guarantees anymore. But thanks a lot, guys.
All right, guys.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep.
Always a blast, guys.
Hey, you come to Tennessee, I'll have you another.
Get Jeff in here.
Yeah.
Not feeling good. He's getting ready to leave.
Well, what have we got going on over here today?
We can't let you go home without one more visit.
I kind of thought that. I kind of wanted to have a little visiting.
Well, here we go. Jeff Dodd, premier catfisherman in the U.S.
In an Excel boat. That's a
In an
bad.
Excel boat.
That is a bad looking boat.
That is bad.
Man, I can't wait.
Well, I got to tell you now, I know that's a great boat, and it is because I got up in it. But now, if you put as many fish in the boat as you did that old tracker, then you could say it's done its job.
I win a lot of tournaments.
You win a lot of tournaments.
If I could put as many as I did in that old track.
That old tracker was a great
Yeah,
boat.
you
had
know,
a long time.
I saw the boat. I wish I could remember. I should remember the guy's name. And I told him. He said he's going to Wheeler Lake. I said, when you, he told me he's coming to Memphis, Tennessee. I said, well, I hate it. And he's like, why? I said, because that boat's fixing to run over me when it comes down to there. Oh, I did. I caught a lot of fish on it.
You had that boat for as long as I can remember.
But well, I had about 600 hours on motors.
600 hours.
So I fished out of it.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Very, very dependable.
That's
And I hated to see it go. I hated to see it go. Boy, I just wanted to say this right here has been amazing.
Isn't it?
It is.
It's a great event.
It really has. We've come a long ways.
We have.
Seen a lot of people, didn't you?
I've seen a lot of people.
Love people.
You know
I've
what?
talked so long, I'm hoarse.
Yeah,
That's what
Doc
we
and
do.
I have talked several times on our show that we've both been fishing catfish tournaments for 25 years. And I know you've been doing it for at least that long. We fished catfish tournaments and nobody knew there was catfish tournaments.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
and I would have never believed that we would have events like this 20 years ago, even as much as 10 years ago, that we would have events that when you open the door When you open the door, there's 2,500 people come screaming through.
Yeah, waiting to come in. Waiting to come in. Totally amazing. Like I say,
200 boat tournaments that we go to now, where they used to be a half dozen to a dozen.
Yeah.
And you run down to the same hole of water because nobody knew you catch a big fish consistently.
That's right. That's exactly. It's we've really come a long ways, and I'm gonna tell you something. And I say this with all seriousness. I think we're at the point now where we can keep on chugging it.
I think we are, and we need to.
If we'll all pull together and take the negative out of the sport, keep the positive,
Stop
and keep
the
the negative. That's right.
Stop the feuding, work together. We're going to make this thing great, and it is great, but it can get better, and it needs to get better. And
it's getting better.
It is. You know, we had a great interview with Justin Browning a while ago. He has worked so hard for regulations. He stood up over there. They didn't sit down. He stood up there all day yesterday and talked to catfishing, guys like you and I. He talked to Pele guys, got them to sign up on the conservation thing. You can't. I mean, Justin's worked really hard.
Working hard.
He is, and he's doing good with it. And he's got some guys helping him that's very educated, know what they're doing, and it's helping our sport. And if we can get this all put together to get the regulations we need, and by the time we're done and our kids will start fishing, we're going to have big fish back again all over the United States.
Excuse me, and the way like I always say, we'll leave it better than we found.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. It's but it takes a lot of work, and it takes guys like you and Justin, Doc, and all of them to get to that point, and it's been really good. And events like this proves that we're all in the same field, doing the same thing with the same.
Well, where's it going to be next year? I'm ready to go back.
I'm ready for it again. Me too.
Just see this many catfishmen together.
Yep, when we wrap things up here today, we're going to start looking for next year.
For next year. That's exactly
and it starts. Hervé already said it takes him a year. As soon as this one quits, he's got to start.
That's what you have
to do.
For the next and that's why it's a success. He puts that much time and effort in it to make it as good as it is. And you got to have a guy like that. And poor Hervé, he don't get no thanks. You know, nobody that comes through here, these people don't know he's been behind the scenes for a year putting this together, but he does, and that's why it's like, yeah, he does all the graphics, all the hard work for lining up sponsors and setting up the venue to do it, and man, he puts it together.
That's the positive. That's what the sport needs.
That's right.
It needs positive.
That's right.
It needs everybody to do something. Me to do something, you to do something, Doc to do something.
That's right.
It needs us all to do something to help the sport.
Yep, that's exactly right.
If we see something we think will hurt our sport, turn walk away from it.
That's right. Just leave.
Just
leave. That's exactly right. Where the big tournament you gonna be at this year, Jeff?
Well, I guess the first tournament I'll fish will be the Sea Arc Owners tournament. We're gonna fish with Jason Bridges down there.
Oh man, that's too bad. You and Jason in the same boat. I like to be in that boat. Yeah.
You just not big a time.
Oh, I guarantee
I said something in my seminar. Don't know if y'all heard it, but no secret. We was dragging some baits, and I pulled me a rig out. He said, "What kind of backwards Tennessee rig are you tying on?" Well, I hooked my head, and it ain't a secret. I don't hook my head. I hook my head.
Yeah.
You know.
I know.
I hooked my head through the back of the head, and I started doing that when I fished with a J hook. And that way, when I set the hook up, I put the head off the way. And plus, you got a head there. When we used to cut a tree, we'd drive a wedge in,
right.
You know, and I don't like a wedge in my fishing.
That's right.
Of course, I know he can crunch it, and you do too. But still, it's just.
That's right.
So I hook that head on, and he looks over, and he's like, he just shakes his head. He just shakes his head. So we fish, and we laugh about it. And we was pre-fishing. Come tournament day, I mean, I did pretty well. I held my own.
Yeah.
Then the next year, I caught that way down. I said, "What this old backwards Tennessee rig I got tied on here?" Well, he even done a seminar here last year, Jason.
Yeah. Yep.
He even talked about my backwards Tennessee rig. He was asking him how long that he cut his leg, on the second years. And but I cut my 6 foot long. I got a long leg.
Yep.
Why? It just worked for me.
It works for
and,
you,
and,
that's
and,
right.
and there's no set in stone, And well, Jason did. Jason cut his about that long. And he's like, man, it's long. We can't even get the fish in the dip net. But I caught the big fish, and I said, now, what about this over here? Well, blind hole the fine
I bet you guys have a
Oh,
blast.
we have a blast.
You're liable to do really good in the tournament.
Well,
but
we
if you
could and we
don't-
could not. It don't matter.
Yeah,
We didn't
if
do
you
that
don't,
well
you're
last
still
year.
going to have a great time with Jason in the boat.
I mean, we're sitting there fishing some stuff that was just so, I mean, I looked at that, finding just what I'd want to fish.
Right.
Man, what is it? I said, I don't know. We just got the fish, but it's all I can tell you. We just sweet and have a good day, though. I don't care who you are. You're going to have a bad day.
Absolutely going to. Absolutely.
You'll have a bad day. But, no, we're going to, I leave there, I guess, and, well, I don't know. I mean, I'll have to look back at the schedule. When I get up at into the May, I have to work, and
Right.
June, and then I kind of had to fish them on my shirt sleeve. But of course, we know the Mississippi River Monster's coming up.
Yeah.
Helen, Arkansas's got one down on the river.
I kind of looked at that myself.
Yeah, I definitely want to try that. It's a great water down there. I mean, just
I
like
really
Memphis,
think they're going to
Tennessee.
have a pretty good turnout there.
They could have a real good turnout. And then we're going to come back up and fish New Badger.
That's going to be a great event. Alex is going to run that New Badger tournament up there. It's going to be a lot of fun, and he's going to have a bunch of.
Oh, and they just added to Roseville, Missouri. Just a while ago.
Good deal.
So I'll probably stay close to home. Probably come up to Paducah and fish that one if I can.
Yep.
But I'm ready.
I bet you are.
I'm ready. I'm
When
ready.
you
to
get
fish
that
one.
new boat, you'll be really ready.
I won't get no slack. You believe that?
No, I do not. You can't wait to get it. You can't wait to put them fish in there.
I
know
can't
how
wait
that
to
is.
have that place slimy. You can't walk.
That's
down
right.
there,
Take you got a power washer, don't you? That's what I thought.
So I know y'all coming to Memphis. I know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can't. Once you go, you can't never stop.
It's kind of like Lay's potato chips.
That's right.
You
That's
can't
exactly
just,
right.
What's
Yep.
your bit?
Yeah, you bet.
Jeff, I know you're not feeling under the weather this weekend.
I am, but I've really enjoyed being here.
It's been a blast.
And I'm real humble to some of the people I've talked to, to come up, but man, they can learn how to catfish, And,
They're hungry for knowledge.
hungry, they are, and I'm by far the one to talk to about it, but they thought I was anyway, and
Well, you know how I feel about that.
and that humbled me. It really did. And it's things that we take for granted.
That's right.
And it's things that we worked hard and we didn't have nobody to look to help. We just had to figure it out. If somebody knew it, they sure wasn't going to tell you.
No. Especially my tournament guy.
No, he sure wasn't going to tell you.
They sure wasn't.
But
that's free enough, and it needed to.
Oh, sure, it needed to. Our sport was fixing to die.
Yeah. And it's not now, as you can see.
No, it's
doing
booming.
great.
It's booming, and let me tell you something. I'll tell you something else you'll see, and you'll see it this year. Some of these boys hungry for knowledge. You'll see them holding in first place back. So
You bet you. They're going to be in the money.
I
You bet.
guarantee you will.
You bet you. And that's good.
That's good.
And that'll make you and me and Doc look a lot harder.
Yes, and if we don't get there, just so be
It'll
it.
be okay.
It'll be okay. I go up and shake their hand just like they come shake mine.
You bet you. That's what you got to do. That's the difference between catfishing and somebody else.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Well, buddy, I appreciate y'all having me back on again.
Thank you so much, Jeff.
Have a safe trip home.
Holler at me up through the year, and we'll sit down and have an update. What's going on?
Let's do that. Let's
good.
do that. And we're going to be at Memphis, so you get the feeling better for Memphis, and we're going to have a big time down there.
We probably gonna have a big time if I don't feel good in Memphis,
We probably will.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that tournament. That's a good tournament. George and them do a really good job on it.
Yes,
They work
they do.
hard, and Leslie works hard, and and their work really shows off.
You gonna fish the Bill Dance this year?
Yeah, I probably will.
I don't blame you.
Leslie said, "You want me to just put senior citizen out beside the third party?" I said, "Absolutely not." Because you know who'll get the blame for that.
Absolutely.
That'll be me.
That's right. But
That'll
blast
be me. Yeah, but if everything works, I imagine Bill will be in the boat with us.
That'll be great.
And
Good deal. You and Swamp.
And me and Swamp and Bill. And, he's a hoot to fish with. He's probably the best with a rod I've ever been in the boat with, which he should be.
Yeah, he should be.
You know, he's got a lot of faith in his equipment. He don't mind having a 100-pound fish on a 30-pound line.
There you go.
And boy, I got sweat rolling off my brow when something like that's happening, you know. But you know why? Because he knows how to put that fish in the boat.
Does, and it doesn't matter whether he's fishing on the Mississippi River or anywhere else.
He told me that. He said, "I put my big line on it. He puts the 50 on it, you know." And but just to see him work that rod, it's amazing. You know, we go down through there, and I know I have, and y'all have too. You bring your bait back in and see some real balls. You won't see real balls on his. He'll tell you he's not getting back. And he'll bring that bait in. It's just,
These guys,
he knows. He reckon how many times he's put a rod in.
Oh yeah, yeah. And he knows what works and what doesn't.
Sure he does. Sure he does.
Yep.
Yeah, I really enjoy fishing.
I'm sure.
And listen, he don't go down there and fish for fun.
No, he's out there to catch fish.
He's out there to win.
That's right.
If you go fish to win, just don't fish.
That's
just
right.
Stay on the bank, you know.
That's exactly right.
But Doc, like I say, fellas, thank y'all like that.
All right, buddy. Watch your step on that cord.
See y'all later.
All right, Jeff. Thank you so much.
All right.
One of the great
I think it's time to take a break. What do you think, Bob?
We got Larry Muse.
All right.
And if you need to take a break, I visit
I need
with Larry.
I'm going to jump out of here
You
real
do
quick.
that, and I'll get Larry, and we'll visit a little bit. And if you make it back, and then we're going to stop for a little bit before we start up again. Come on in here and sit down, Larry Muse.
Jeff Dodd said he didn't tell you nothing. I asked him if he told you everything. So man, I didn't tell him nothing.
You know, it's extremely important that guys like you and Jeff come in and sit down with us so people understand that the sport has evolved to the place where we can talk and to the catfishing world and the tournaments. We kind of got away from that. We fish a lot of them, but we're not nearly as competitive as it was a few years ago. And you guys still come up and visit with us, and it means so much. And you've helped so many people, as Jeff has over the years, to put more fish in the boat. And it's evolved the sport to where it's at. And we're growing every day. You guys, you was up in the Warrior Cat Rod booth yesterday, and I never got hardly a chance to talk to you till late last night. Yeah. You guys was tearing it up there.
There's a lot of fish caught over at Warrior Cat booth.
I went up there yesterday and visited with you guys just for a short minute, and Joyce was doing stuff in there on that computer or whatever it was, like it was going out of style.
That's right. She's a good woman. I got her before she ever got old enough to have any bad habits, and she's doing great.
She helped so many people, and nobody realizes she helped Kim Freeman for years. She comes in here, and it's just like that's what she's supposed to do, is sit down and help somebody. And she helps John up there in that Warrior Cat booth. And you know, Cindy does the same thing for us here. And, you know, it means a lot to get these people to help us. That's what's growing us. Everybody helping each other. You and I talk about that a lot.
Yeah. You know, when don't tell him where that tree is. I won't. Tell him where the tree is. There's probably some tackle in it. Yeah, that's you know, when I was thinking about a while ago whenever you introduced me to the landlord guy over there, when I introduced my dragon rig that I was using a couple of years ago after the monster started, or Steve did on his video,
right?
And you know, that planer board, that just the planer board world just went berserk after that, because you could use them in conjunction with each other.
That's right. And talk about a good way to get your bait away from the boat, not get hung up. That's
right,
it.
Right. And you know, that cut down on the frustration of catfishing some, because you've got an ace in the hole. You got something else you can do when the conditions get bad where you can't do what you want to do, or got a boat control or whatever.
That's right.
Then you can always chunk something out there on the bottom of the river to let her slide.
Now, Larry, we're in the springtime of the year. The water is blowed out everywhere. And for the most part, there's going to be some tough fishing for a while once you're able to safely get back out on the water. Now, when this water starts dropping and everybody's itching to get out on the water to catch them a fish, what are you looking for?
Oh, I know. Hey, if I want to go catch a big fish, that's all I target.
That's right.
I want to go catch a big catfish. Just as soon as that water subsides a little bit, when they start squeezing them gates back at Pickwick, Wilson, Wheeler, right in there, there's fish up there by the Fukus right now, because they've been running up that river while that water's rising this whole time. They're there. They're there thick.
And they're there to feed.
That's right. And then joker and the bait's there. And everything's there.
Yep.
Just as soon as they start squeezing that back, them fish are going to be there for several days before they start slipping back down the river and scattering back out.
So they've got to go to a community hole.
Yeah, go up there. Right now, if I just fit my life depended on me catching big fish today, even as rough as the water is at Pickwick, I would go up there and come over on the side that's normally rough, because that's going to be the calm side, where the turbines are now. I would just go up there in front of those turbines, take me about 8 ounce lead, and put me a big old skipjack head on there, and I just walk her down through there. I guarantee you couldn't get to them cottonwood trees down there before you'd have at least 50 pounds.
Get down there to Jeff's cottonwood tree.
Oh, he told me not to tell you where that tree was, did he? Yeah.
Well, you know, once it gets down, and like you say, they squeeze it down, there's only so many places they go to find bait, and they got to eat.
Yeah,
They got to eat.
you know, if give it a few days where the water's safe, and just go to the next hole down. Just go to the next good deep hole down. And they're there.
They're going to be there.
If they leave there, follow them down the river.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Where are you going to be at all summer?
Where am I going to be at all summer?
Yeah, you got a bunch of tournaments you go fish, don't you?
I got a few. Yeah, I got a few. I'm going to try to fish the Cabela's tournament over at Wheeler for sure. Thought about fishing the Cabela's up at Lake of the Ozarks just to get ready for the Catfish Weekly Championship.
Yep.
Maybe get a little bit familiar with that. I've never been on that water.
Great place to fish.
I thought I might fish those, and of course I'm going to fish the Sea Art tournament. And then there's a few other things I want to do. I cannot wait. There's an untapped resource south of here, going down there around Vicksburg, Mississippi. Me and my little brother fished 2.5 hours and had 244 pounds of 5 fish down there in the Mississippi River Cat tournament. And that's the first time we'd ever been down there. But that's some of the sweetest currents you ever seen in the Mississippi River. I was bumping, having a trolling motor set on 4 or 5, and we was backing down the river at 0.5 mile an hour with a 5-ounce sinker and the whole skipjack. Man, it don't get no better than that in the Mississippi River. And 80 feet of water.
And 80 feet of water. You like that deep water?
Yeah. I like it when the fish get in it too.
Yeah, that's when it's good.
Yeah. They don't know there's nobody around.
Well, that's right, because most people don't know that deep.
Yeah. And, you know, I wasn't but 8 pounds off the Mississippi State record. I caught that 86 that day. And we fished down there 2.5 hours. So, I mean, there's a state record down there.
There's no question.
That's my next, that's what I'm looking forward to this year. Get back down there when that water's falling and see what I can pull out of that water.
It'd be a lot of fun. I know you got some. You'll be at all the big tournaments, of course.
Oh yeah, and Ohio, Boston, Mississippi for sure.
Winter Blues you going to this year? Might not be that cold
I
again.
always wait on Winter Blues if it's below freezing. I'm a Southern boy. If it's below
That's
freezing,
in the South now.
I don't care. If it's below freezing, I'm going rabbit hunting.
Well, you know what? I wish I'd have took off that day and went rabbit hunting with you.
I hear you. Hey, there's a bunch of them boys did. They've just about got enough money to replace their trolling motors and some other stuff.
We left Missouri to go to Winter Blues. It was -4. The very next day we got up down there, it was 8 degrees. And I thought, what have I done?
Yeah. I got out in some real cold weather the year before and broke the through-hole fitting, those plastic through-hole fittings off in the boat, and nearly something the boat. Barely got it back on the trailer. And I said, you know, them pumps and all that stuff right there is plastic. I mean,
right.
They ain't gonna hold up real good.
Nope.
And that makes me a little nervous. And besides that, I've got plenty of time to fish when it's nice and warm. And the fish like it when the water's nice and warm.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Well, listen, we appreciate you coming in and sitting down with us. I know that you've been helping John. You guys have been busy all year. Thanks for everything you do for us.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. It's amazing where this sport has went in the last 15 years. I can remember going down to Tupelo to a boat sales place down there and trying to get them just to give me a break on new boats, Man, they wouldn't even talk to me. And now I can get more to deal with me now.
Yeah, that's awesome.
This sport's got a little pull now.
It does, and it's going to get better and better. And guys like you are the ones that's made it that way.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. We'll be talking to you on down the road this year.
All right, good deal. We'll go catch a baby.
Absolutely. Now, guys, we're going to take a little break, and we're going to come back and hang tight. We got a big giveaway coming up with Scott Manning and Tennessee River Oysters. So you don't want to miss that. We'll be back after we take a break, so stay tuned.